to fight on the landing ground.
Thank you for joining us. You are listening to A Radio, and this is the Morning Moment. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. Today, I was going to talk about something completely different, and it wasn't what was going on in Pittsburg, the massacre that took place over the weekend. A Radio will leave that to others who are more local and knowledgeable to make the views felt that I think we all share of this racist, despicable act. No, what A Radio wants to talk about is another more insidious attack on free speech. It is this one. One of the platforms we use at A Radio, as do others, far more prominent than us, is GAB. That's GAB.ai. We were shocked and disgusted to hear that the hosting platform of GoDaddy, who give the appearance of fairness and openness, just showed their true colours. They have in fact interfered with a service that was doing nothing but offering a platform of free speech in a country that prides itself on free speech. I ask the question, what gives the right for these so-called providers to take down a social media platform? In the view of A Radio and others, this smacks of nothing more than Big Brother. Perhaps those of you who have websites hosted by GoDaddy might want to reconsider using their leftist service and choose another provider that doesn't stand above and look down and decide whether you are worthy or not. Maybe NASCAR, for instance, might want to rethink their association with an organisation that actually blocks free speech. Here's the comment made on the GAB site. GAB.com is under attack. We have been systematically no-platformed by app stores, multiple hosting providers, and several payment processors. We have been smeared by the mainstream media for defending free expression and individual liberty for all people, and for working with law enforcement to ensure that justice is served for the horrible atrocity committed in Pittsburg. GAB will continue to fight for the fundamental human right to speak freely. As we transition to a new hosting provider, GAB will be inaccessible for a period of time. We are working around the clock to get GAB.com back online. Thank you, and remember to speak freely. And that's a quote from GAB. Here's just one comment. This one's from TheVerge.com. GAB, the controversial social network and far-right following, has pulled its website offline after domain provider GoDaddy gave it 24 hours to move to another service. The move comes as other companies including PayPal, Medium, Stripe and Joent blocked GAB over the weekend. It emerged that Robert Bowers, who allegedly shot and killed 11 people at a Pittsburg synagogue on Saturday, had a history of posting anti-Semitic messages on GAB. And you can read the full article on TheVerge.com. Here's my final thought. Free speech is about one thing. It's the right to it. And just as importantly, to defend those who speak words and express views that you and I absolutely detest. And I ask you this, isn't it better to know who and where these people are so we can expose them than allow them to live underground and ferment their views of hatred away from daylight? Your thoughts? You can find more at aradio.wordpress.com, where you can find links to us on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, iTunes, iHeartRadio, GAB and email. You can now find us on Spotify. Just go to the podcast section and type Canadian Politics with a Twist and you'll find us. We are continuing to reach out to you, so please pass on the links. Please click on the follow button on Spreaker.com. You can listen to all my morning moments at Spreaker.com under A Radio, that's EHRADIO, A Radio, and please click on the like button. And you can find all my podcasts and morning moments at aradio.wordpress.com and click on the Morning Moments tab.